What's up, Ragin Nation? How's it going? This is Alex, and you're watching the Ragin Ronin review. I got a top 10 list for you guys. So you already saw my top 10 favorite films of 2022. And during my 1 year break from making videos, I actually forgot to give you my top 10 films of 2021. So I'm going to do that for you guys. I got them right here on my phone. And we're going to start off with number 10, and that is F9, The Fast Saga. This is the 10th installment of the Fast and Furious saga, or franchise, if you include Hobbs and Shaw. But this is the 9th film in the main series, okay? Not the spin-offs, not the Hobbs and Shaw spin-offs. This is the main series with Dominic Toretto. So it was a lot of fun. Definitely not the better ones of the recent sequels, just because they really... I feel like... I mean, I really like Justin Lin as a director, but I feel like he just didn't care in this one. He didn't care about a lot of things. I like that it's like super over the top, but some things worked better in the previous installments. All right, so still very, very fun film and hilarious and full of crazy action. So that was pretty cool. Number 9, Black Widow. The first film in the Phase 4 of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And I enjoyed it. But honestly, I think Taskmaster could have been handled better. You know, there's a lot of expectations for a brand new villain, but unfortunately it didn't meet my expectations. But overall, still a very solid film and a great solo film for Natasha Romanoff. Number 8, another MCU film in Phase 4, The Eternals. Now, a lot of people didn't like this film. I really enjoyed it. I really loved the epic final climactic battle. I thought that was super exciting. And I just love new characters being introduced to the MCU and seeing something new. This is a brand new set of characters that we haven't seen in the MCU for. It's in the MCU before. We've gotten sequels like Doctor Strange and Iron Man and Captain America. We've seen a lot of that. But now we're getting introduced to a brand new character. So that's what I'm really excited about. Number 7, Godzilla vs. Kong. Oh boy. Okay, I love that this is full-on sci-fi. Like, this is as sci-fi as it gets in recent years, and they just defied a lot of logic and physics, which is fine, but, you know, for a Fast and Furious film, but for Godzilla vs. Kong, like, they try to keep it grounded in reality with a lot of science. But here they decided that we just don't care. We're going to go back to, like, full-on, like, 80s, where all you have to do is give a simple explanation and it just works. And I love that about this film because at the end of it all, it's all very, very exciting, and I loved it. I enjoyed every minute of it, and I do not question any of the physics or science or logic at all. It just is fun, okay? And I love that they decided to do something as crazy to finding a brand new world in the center of the earth. That is freaking awesome, okay? I don't think it's crazy at all. Number 6, Ghostbusters Afterlife. This is the perfect sequel. Made a little bit too late. Would have loved to see Harold Ramis be a part of it, but even though he isn't, Jason Reitman still made a fantastic nostalgic film as a Ghostbusters film. I thought that it was perfect. Okay, like they couldn't have done it any better, except other than make it years earlier. But still, this is a really, really wonderful film, and it's definitely a film that all Ghostbusters fans will definitely love. Okay, number 5, Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. Very, very awesome film. Cannot wait for the sequel. Absolutely cannot wait. I can name a whole bunch of different ideas I have for the sequel. I really love the character. I love Simu Liu, and I thought this was an excellent, excellent film for Phase 4 of the MCU. The best film in the MCU Phase 4 so far, okay? Number 4, The Suicide Squad. I was not sure what to expect for a James Gunn directed Suicide Squad film. I mean, I like James Gunn. I like his imagination and creativity, but we've already seen Suicide Squad. But this is between the two. I think this is definitely a much huge improvement from the other one. I love that it's rated R. I love that it goes all out. I love that, you know, like Suicide Squad members they're done. You know, like they like don't get too attached because they're gonna go. So he took major risks with that. And I love that. And it was a really great, satisfying film. Number 3, Raging Fire, directed by the late and great Benny Chan, starring the great Donnie Yen. I think honestly, this is his best film to date in terms of like contemporary cop dramas. This is his best film. This is awesome. Great acting from both Donnie Yen and Nicholas Tse. He is they are like like such a great pairing, and the fight between the two of them, one of the best fights I've ever seen in Hong Kong action film in Hong Kong cinema. Number 2, Spider-Man No Way Home. Really, really fun film. Lots of surprises. Epic. Like, what can I say? It's great, but it's a little bit on the gimmicky side, because if it weren't for the multiverse of the Spider-Man, this film wouldn't work. But of course, that's the theme of this film. But it relies on a lot of surprise gimmicks for it to work, and it works on a theatrical setting. But once you have watched it on a home theater, it's really, really it's a very different experience. It's a very, very different experience watching Spider-Man No Way Home at home. Okay, number 1, Dune. This is such a fantastic film. I love this film so much. I saw it in IMAX 3 times, and it's an experience. It's immersive. Denis Villeneuve, he really did an incredible job as an artist of really bringing us into Arrakis. And he did, what he did was just made us feel like we are there with the Atreides and the Harkonnen on Arrakis. So I loved it. Cannot wait for part 2. It is going to be an epic, epic film. It's coming out later this year. But those are my top 10 films of 2021, and I'm happy to share them with you. All right. So there you have it. Thanks for watching. My name is Alex Chu, and I'll see you next time. Peace.